Hello there, Crimson Drakenya, back again for episode 3 of the Space Race. In the last episode, we built this and did some mining. As you can probably see, things look a bit different. I've put on a texture pack, which will hopefully make things a little easier to distinguish. And in the gap, I also finished building this, and with luck, it should now work. So I'm going to put some lava in here. And then, how do I put ore in this? Do I just chuck in the top? Does that work? Got the book here. Have I missed something? No. It should work. Put it here. How does this work? Hopefully the lava doesn't disappear until... I've seen people do this. That wasn't intentional. That wasn't meant to go there. I repaired frame cleaner. So the reason I'm using this is a gravel ore, which works a bit different. Do I have a cobblestone? Any more cobblestone? I have some gravel. And I have some oak wood. Let's do some wood. Unless I just haven't built it right. I think I haven't built this right somehow. I think possibly these might need to go up a level. So let's try that. So the seared brick there. The lavary thing there. As you see, this actually possibly makes a bit more sense doing it this way, actually. Then you put the controller, which is... You don't say the controller broke entirely. Please. Oh no, it's there. Right, now, there we go. Smeltery controller. There we go. Now this is working. Yeah, I'll do that for the time being. Had some more seared brick cooking, so with a bit of luck. I don't like how off-center this is. It bugs me, but whatever for the time being. Can build 3 more of these, which isn't probably going to be enough. Wasn't even enough to do it that way. Oh well. Anyway. What I should now be able to do is I can have a look at this. And essentially, we have a layer of molten copper, layer of molten iron. Apparently nickel doesn't smelt in this, which is interesting. Does the copper aubrey? Yep. And the aluminium ore berry? Yeah, okay. So now what I can do is I can click this, that swaps them round. And I can go round to here, click this. I thought that's how that worked. Maybe I need a drain? There's a drain thing. Drain. I probably need one of these. Which means I need more grout. Which means I need more of something. Because I got a bunch of clay, I've got tons of gravel. Let's have a look. I've got 24 clay blocks. Actually, keep the gravel. Gravel and dirt kind of look the same in here. I'm going to have to tidy up this chest. Is a chest tidying function? That would be useful. But, what was I going to say? I need sand. Lots of sand and maybe some more gravel if I'm honest. Oh, what the hell did I press there? Anyway, so with this texture pack, things look a little prettier. I'm actually quite liking it. Right, I mean, it's not perfect by any means, but it's pretty. Now, I want a lot more sand from clay. Don't know the rest of it. Why haven't I fixed it? Let's have a look. Yeah, I need a drain. See, I missed that bit because it's quite a lot of instructions, and you're the one I hear. Your bouncing is annoying me, really creepy slime guy. None of your children have hats, so I do not care. So strangely, and this is really bizarre to me, like, you can kill a slime, it'll split into smaller slimes, and those smaller slimes will have hats, even if the bigger ones didn't. I mean, I'm not an expert on these sort of things, but that seems a bit weird to me. Like, if I killed something wearing it, I can understand having it, like, child organism, one of those keeping the hat, maybe, like an inheritance sort of thing. But if, like, the big one's not wearing a hat, why should the little ones be wearing it? Maybe if the hat was, like, floating around inside the entity? That'd be pretty dope to see, to be honest, particularly some of these hats. I'll show you some of them, because I managed to get a few more in my journey. Sand, I get 53. Let's have a look at the recipe for grout quickly. So I'm using this one, because I think... let's have a look at this, because this is 4 clay, 4 sand, and 4... No, it's the same. But because I've got the clay blocks, I have to get back. Okay. Go get this last bit of sand over here, and then we'll head back. I am going to come and collect some more sand later because I want to replace some of the seared brick, if I can, with seared glass. Seared glass I can see through, and that'll just look cool. I am also going to need to get more lava at some point. Run. I also have no idea if there are any new mobs or anything. See lots of slimes. Do see a skeleton with a hat, but I'm going to ignore him. Gonna sneak into my base. Go over here. And it was clay in this corner. Sand in those 4. Weirdly. God, I always do that. No, that's wood. Wood is not gravel. And that's maybe a fuck ton of grout. Which will be useful because the taller you make this, the more you can smelt at once. So if I can make... I realise wood's not exactly the most efficient, but I don't have the need for a lot of wood at this moment because... So I'm also going to cook up this because I want to make a seared glass. Look through here, you can see all the molten metal, that's cool. Anyway. Don't need much, I just need 4 or was it 6? So I can't remember if it went down both sides. 6. Seared brick. Seared stone. Ooh, I see a more efficient way of making this in the future. But that'll do for the time being to get what I want, which was... need to be on this thing, which had 2 in it for some reason. Don't recall why I left those there, what I was making. Right, a drain. A drain. Hoping that didn't just lose everything, because that would suck. Yay! don't know what that is in there. I have enough for another one, so... hoping I've got enough for a full block. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, Nope, there we go. Yay! Okay, that actually worked. Quite pleased with that. Now, oh god! Actually, I wonder, because that would work nicely if I can. Need another drain. How's my glass doing? So I also wanted to make what I think was seared glass. Which is 5 glass and 4 seared brick. Meaning that I have 5 glass, and that wasn't planned. That's just a real coincidence and kind of cool. Now, with any luck, I should put this somewhere. Let's say in between these two. I like how it just sort of stops functioning temporarily whilst I do this. Haha! That's cool. Anyway, I want to put a drain on this one. Then, what button did I press for that? C? No. V, Z, 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 X. There we go. Sorry, a bit of a kerfuffle. Right, now what I want to do next is I should be able to make iron blades and stuff. So if I take something in here, what would be useful, most useful for me? A really decent pick, would that be good? Or got a lot of mining to do. So, oh, I need an ingot one. That's what I need first. So I think how this works is I put that down like that. On the right one, James. That. Probably because it's the iron. Can I use iron for this? How do you make casts? Because I know you can make casts of things. And that's what we want to do. How do I make an ingot cast? it have to be specifically brick? No, it looks like it can be something else. Let's try with a seared brick, 'cause it might be that it needs to be a brick for some reason. So, put a seared brick down. Like that. Then, does it pour? No. Maybe you can't use copper for it. Can I make iron casts? Aluminium casts? I mean, doesn't really explain it very well. Like, all this says... Oh wait, maybe... Molten aluminium brass, molten gold. Looks like it has to be aluminium brass or gold, which kind of sucks because I was going to use to make a ton more grout. But what I will do is, because I think I have all the functionality I want for the time being, I'm going to build one more drain because might as well, as I've got the second casting table. Like I said, I'm probably not going to use both casting tables at any point, but right, if we want gold, then we need iron. So, has this got iron at the bottom? No, it does not. So we'll swap the iron to the bottom. So click this. That'll pour out the iron. I'll check on my ore berry. Doesn't look like it's quite grown yet. Shame. But we now have a block of iron. Don't know if I've got enough for 2 blocks. That would be... no. Apparently not. Shame. But anyway, we have iron. Later, we'll make cooler tools, but for the time being, I want a couple of iron pickaxes. And I will tidy this up later, but for the time being, I don't need a door. I don't need gravel, don't need dirt, don't need sticks. I do have seared brick. That was the other thing I was going to do, actually. I'm going to do this, do this, do this, do this. Not quite enough. That gives me 8. Now, apparently this does have to be a 5x5 shell, according to the book, so I will trust the book, and I'll build, as it says, 5x5 shell. And this addition will allow me to put even more ore in here next time, which is awesome. But for the time being, what I need to do is... actually, how do you make aluminum brass? I believe it's another aluminium copper. Huh. Is that what this is? Molten copper, molten. Huh. Probably not enough aluminium. We might guess. Right. Anyway. That's worth noting. So, there's a probability and a possibility that at some point, actually I'll take the bucket with me and I'll make another iron bucket. If I find lava, that's much more valuable in this game. I've got 3 of those. There. Because lava, so far, is the only thing I know that fuels this. And we don't have a lot of it, so we need some more. I don't need to cook. I do need food. I need torches. So, with buckets in hand, kind of hate that lamp. I'm going to have to tweak that later. It seems that flint stuff is faster, but doesn't last as long. So it's kind of like a poor man's gold, I suppose. We will use Fred until we find an ore that Fred doesn't work on. I don't know what these are used for. They can probably... Ooh. Need that. Now let's see if an iron pick can mine copper. Ooh. Okay, now we're talking. I can finally get rid of that. We will need copper because we're going to make bronze eventually. I don't know how good bronze stacks up compared to other things, but bronze will be cool. Iron will be cool. Aluminium has its purposes, I think. Oh, speaking of bronze, some tin there. I'm going to continue down this way. So I found some good stuff down this way. I will go the other way later, but for the time being, I do like this mini-map tool, because I can see my base on it, and everything. Well, we hit a dead end. That's a shame. Let's hope. One of the cool things I like about this texture pack is that some of the blocks have like little quirks to them, so it's not like everything is the same. Gravel's common enough that I'm not gonna waste inventory space on it. Add some cobblestone, which I'll use on you. Build myself a bit of a more effective staircase up. Got some coal, which looks really nice in this texture pack. I'll grab coal because I don't have a lot right now. I think I can do some cool stuff with it later, but has lots of uses, but it's mostly redstone stuff, which is kind of late game. So, I'd rather use it, because I'm not desperate for gold. But I'll take that nickel. I don't know what nickel is used for. I'd guess batteries? Have infinite supply of an ore. So eventually, if I can work out how, I'm going to make an ore berry farm. And I've got some ore growing already, but I'm going to try to make farms so that I can grow ore. Maybe not have to mine as much, because it'll be useful. Now, whilst ore at this stage is very important, ore is always important, I'm not going to be spending all the time in the world mining for ore. Don't get me wrong, I like ore mining. It's actually one of my favourite bits. I can just dig holes for ages. But here's the but. If I can find a way not to mine and do it a better way, I'll do it the better way. And there's a lot of stuff in this particular mod pack that's outside of what we're doing now, mining. I mean, because we're going to need to mine up a fuck ton of resources for like space travel and whatnot, but oh, is that more aluminum? There's lots of aluminum. But there's lots of cool stuff we can do, like there's like quarries if we can get some diamonds, I think. There's pipe systems for transporting stuff. There's airships, which I don't know about you guys, but whenever I hear the words airship in a game, I'm like, woo, yay! Because airships are cool. This just loops round. I hear mobs. Ah, Fred broke. Fred can be fixed with a single flint, so he's an interesting pickaxe addition because he can be used in a variety of ways. Didn't find any lava, which is sort of disappointing. We haven't gone down very deep, and the deeper you go, the more... Oh, actually, looking on my map, it looks like I was close. That way? The map feels kind of cheaty when you use it like that, but you're not really watching to see me get lost. If you are watching, well, you might be watching to see me get lost, and if you are, you're probably going to see a lot of that over the course of the show. But if I've got a map or a tool similar to a map, I'm going to fucking want to use it. Now the question is, was it X up or up? Is that up or down? Looks like it's over that way. aluminium. I'm not American. I swear. I've just been listening to people say it like that for so long. I'm sorry, British viewers, forgive me. There is an I in it, therefore it is aluminium. Because I pronounce it aluminium because there's an I next to the U and N. That's how the song goes. Oh, I hear water. Goodness, I'm not that deep. I'm amazed at the resource I'm finding. I found a ton of aluminium and tin. And a bit of copper and a bit of iron. Getting closer. Now what I've got to hope I don't do is hit that lot. You're above me. Haha! The extra. An addition to the cave system. Which means... looks like... a skeleton. Ah, armored zombie. Fuck a duck. I wonder if this has a death mark on it. Cause cool. Seriously, really got to sort that ladder-ish at some point. Get back down there before that skeleton picks up. No, it was this way, wasn't it? Was it this way? No, it's this way. Right? No, it was the other way. God damn it. I'll get there before someone picks up the stuff. There was actually a mod that I didn't check if it was in here, and if it is, I'm happy because it's an awesome addition. Going this way. Oh, I almost got back. You're not back, you're pressing me off. Wow. Death-defying carrots, man. Had some boots. think I've got any legs. Okay, for the time being, just so I don't get freaking blindsided. That will help. Right. Skeletons are horrible. They're probably, of the overworld mobs, they're probably, well, there's only like 4 of them, but they're definitely the second worst. Providing we don't count spider jockeys as separate. Actually, wait, I forgot about cave spiders. Because of the poison aspect, that kind of, maybe third. Creepers are of course the worst, but you can make them not so bad if you're on a server or you know how to do it, because I don't, and you turn off mob griefing, because then they just kind of hit you hard, but that's it. They might knock you off a cliff if you're unlucky, but they're not gonna frickin' snipe you to death. That's why skeletons suck. Now, cave spiders suck because of poisoning aspect. Anything that poisons you is a frickin' bitch. Particularly if you generally aren't expecting to run into them, so you haven't carried milk or whatever you use to counteract poison. Lava. Oh, there's another one. I shall have to wait and see. To be honest though, this has been a fairly successful little jaunt, I think. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not been a perfect ever thing. There is a second lava source there. I'm going to get it. What is that glowing over there? Oh, more lava and zinc. We haven't found any of that yet, so I'll grab some of that. Ooh, more oreberry, and what's that? That's a tin oreberry. I haven't got one of those yet. I've got lots of the aluminium oreberry, but I haven't got the tin. Taking some of that. See, my instinct is to get rid of this lava, but I know I'm going to need lava at some point again, so I don't want to get rid of it just yet. Is that? Ooh, looks like I found oil as well. We are hitting it hard today. And this is probably one of my more successful mining trips on Minecraft. So I found a good amount of iron. Didn't find any gold, which was the main reason we were going mining. Well, one of the main reasons, because it's useful to have. This area is going to be mob central soon. I'm going to get out of here. But I've just spotted an iron block, so I'm going to grab them. I need all the iron I can get. I'm going to block off that cave. That way. I head back to That's tin. I mean, I could get it now, but I can't be asked. Can't be bothered, whatever the terminology you wish to use is. Ooh. Copper or berry? I'll take some of that. I will take all the oreberry I can find. And with any luck, this oreberry. Now harvestable. I want to expand this room a bit because I've got more oreberry, and I found out that touching oreberry hurts you, so I want a space between them. But they can grow directly side by side, so that's useful. I have 3 kinds though. How do I want to handle this? The aluminium, which is probably, I don't know, the Brandon Sandsonite in me, or whatever that fandom's called. I mean, I consider myself part of that fandom, and just never know what fandoms are called. Like, if you're a Harry Potter fan, you call yourself like a Weasley or something, I don't know. Anyway, so we have copper, we have tin, we have aluminium. So I'm going to line this wall in aluminium berries. Annoying thing about this is quite scary because I can barely see. But these grow only in the dark. So I've got to keep it dark. Fortunately, as I said, these damage. So mobs are unlikely to spawn on them. Now, if I leave a gap like that, put the tin down, then on this side, put the copper. Actually, wait, these? No, that's a shame. I don't know if that's going to be dark enough for those ones at the front. Let's start off at the back where it's darker. Anyway, we've got lava. We're going to use to fill up our smelting tank. Our seared tank, whatever you want to call it. And then want to melt aluminium. Okay, that's apparently filled that. So we'll wait for that to melt. Add to this, hoping that these will start mixing into aluminum brass. Aluminium brass. Aluminium brass. See, even the cobblestone has sort of a randomized effect. Going back to what I was saying earlier. Right. Yes, we have molten aluminium brass. which means I can grab a seared brick. I don't think you can make a bucket mold. That'd be kind of cool. Grab a seared brick. I can put it down here, and then I can do that. Then when that hardens, I have a ingot cast. And now, one cool thing I can do, and I might as well do this for a bunch of them. Probably do it for this chisel head, knife blade, crossbar, wide guard, binding, tool rod. So for each of these cool little things, I can make. Do I have anything else? No, I can do this. And these, ladies and gents, will allow me later to build some cooler tools, because I can now pour molten liquid into these casts and make essentially metal versions of these tools rather than using the bronze ones, the stone ones, sorry. So knife blade, gonna need to tidy things up at some point. Yeah, so I can. What am I gonna do? Got the chisel head. Got the sign head. Got the axe head. Don't think it will work with the sword, because this is an organic material. Oh, it did! I'm actually surprised that worked. So now, essentially, for metal materials, of which we can create some really awesome ones later, the axe, the chisel, yeah, we can make awesome metal-y stuff. Now, I don't know what else aluminium brass can be used for. Let's have a look. Aluminium. Oh, it's actually spelt aluminum in this. How odd. Technically, I was saying it right. Aluminum brass. Okay. Can make blocks. I can use it for a clock. Can it just be used instead of gold? That is pretty much all it can be used for, apparently. Can the blocks be used for anything? I can make a tool forge. Don't know what one of those is for, but I might as well now get all the aluminum brass out. I was right, this was aluminum brass. checking the spiders hadn't spawned in there. All these blocks actually look pretty cool. So essentially what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get all of this out, and then I'm going to make a cooler version of the iron pickaxe. Got quite a lot of aluminum brass. There are more casts, so I wonder, can I remelt this? Curious. If I can remelt it, that would be useful. You can. Okay. Well. Might as well get as much of it out as I can. Gonna chuck some iron. So I got kind of like part of a thing, so it's kind of irksome. And then what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to make some seared stone and make some of my own seared bricks and stuff. So, what do I want to tidy up? So as I said before, I want to really keep all of the stuff relating to this together. Seeing if there's anything else. Might as well leave the ore berry and the ore. I'm going to bring a second chest down here, I've decided actually. Put as much this away as possible because I've got a chest with some stuff in. Because I might as well, if this is where I'm going to be dealing with most of my ore related things, bring the ore chest downstairs. Rather than worry about moving it upstairs, I can move this downstairs. That makes more sense. Mob chest. Food chest. Still a bunch of stuff there. Sapling, ash, seed. I wonder if these can actually go on this writing table. That'd be cool. No, but apparently the writing table does something. Okay. Don't know what that is. Don't really need dirt. I'm gonna take the cobblestone. Don't need that. Don't need that. Focus in the background. Hope you don't pick that up, viewers, but irritating for me a little. Keep the wood tools up here. drop back down. Go in here. Place this other chest over here, I guess. Pull the cars on the bottom. We are going to be using them shortly, so look forward to that. So yeah. Right. So now that we've got some cool stuff, I do want some stone. I want to use the rest of the aluminum brass if I can. Assuming I've got any left. To make some more of these. So in order to make myself confused, I'm going to get these out now. So from here, I have a chisel pattern. I have a saw blade pattern. I don't have a pickaxe hat pattern. I would like a pickaxe hat pattern. I don't have a tool binding one for some reason. Like I should, but whatever. I don't have a shovel head pattern. Okay, apparently that's not enough for us. Interesting. Actually, just for my ease, pickaxe, tool, that, wide guard, yep. Sharpen, definitely not, because I never had one. Not what I meant to do, but whatever. Crossbow body, no. Crossbow limb, no. Wide board. See, I got that out, but I didn't actually use it, but screw it. Just for this tool rod. Yep. So that's the knife blade up there, not saw blade. Pan, which I'm almost certain I've got one of in there, but whatever. Crossbar, bowstring. Yeah, I'd be amazed if you can make a stone bowstring. Be cool. Scythe. Ooh, I should use scythe. Tough binding. Excavator. Hammerhead. Ooh, hammerhead. Yeah, that's what we want. That's what we want. Handguard. Full guard. Sword axe we don't have. This is kind of just one of those episodes where I craft stuff, so a tad boring perhaps, but okay. Do I need stone for that? Or can I not make it out of stone? It's possible it just requires more stone. Okay, apparently I can't make a large blade. Can make a bow limb, which is interesting. Stone bow. Fairly certain I can make stone fletch. So we got quite a few here. Now put these casts back. Can put this back. Stone shards in. Put the wooden door in. The rest take over here. One at a time. Make certain casts, which we need. Because we're gonna make some cool ass shit stuff. I don't even know what half this stuff is gonna do, but it's gonna be awesome. That one confuses me. Then like that. Okay. This is one of those episodes where, unfortunately, it's going to be a tad boring. But it's a necessity. Because all of this stuff is going to make our job later a lot better. Like, because with this, we're going to be able to make a motherfucking hammer. That's right, this is a hammer that is going to quite happily come to your house and fuck your mum. Sorry to say. That's how badass a hammer this is. Well, I feel like I did that one already. No. The excavator. It's also a good way to get rid of that excess aluminum brass. Still just a few more to go. Then I think we've got them all, which is pretty damn sweet when you think about it. Heck, that with these casts we can make pretty much anything. I mean, we can make freaking like obsidian tipped arrows. Right, and we're also going to do some stuff shortly to speed up the process. We're going to make this taller. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to make some seared brick. way we're going to do that is we're going to build a fuck ton of stone. Here. So I'm going to grab cobblestone, which is generally useless. I'm going to put in here. And that's going to melt. Now, we do have some more aluminum brass left. Didn't realise that was the thing that could be done. I need like a chunk area. Where's my pickaxe? Oh wow, random iron. I'll grab that whilst it's there. Oh, damn. But anyway, this area is junk, basically. In fact, I'm going to put a little thing in here so nothing can get out. Yeah, so you can make bindings out of a lot of stuff. Sorry, went a bit quiet there, I was thinking. And you can even make bindings out of paper, which sounds stupid. Like, why would you want to paper crossguard your thing? I'm going to get rid of some of the more useless ones. Anything. That was iron. Iron's not bad. That's cool. So, as I was saying, you can make paper crossguards and bindings. Now, that at first sounds completely horrible. I mean, why? Why would you ever need such a thing? But interesting thing is, when you're putting these together, you're essentially creating what's the right term? Like a weapon. That is the right term. But you're creating it in such a... I did not mean to make an aluminum brass ingot. How much aluminum brass do we have? 7 ingots. Yeah, I'm going to put a ton of seared stone here. Seared stone can be used to make cool stuff. So that this can be used, I'm gonna go into here, iron bottom, so I can fill this up and get myself an iron block so that this can be emptied. Because yeah, so I'll probably actually do the seared brick stuff off screen. Think about it. It's going to be dull. Well, I'll demonstrate one just now for the. So essentially, this now makes seared bricks. So I can convert cobblestone to seared brick rather than having to bat it back. So, as I said, I'm going to end the episode there and do some stuff off cam to build this up mostly. Just going to build this up. And then I will show you the hammer forging on the next show, and then we'll go mining down for more stuff using a hammer. So, Crimson Drakenya of the Drakenya Exploration Team is signing off. Ciao!